let's wrap up by talking about Cristiano Ronaldo because we did get the news a couple.
Two things. One, it's been said that him and Manchester United have agreed on mutual terms to terminate the contract.
Yes.
How mutual do you think that was?
I mean, look, baby, it was mutual because he went on Piers Morgan and talked shit about his employer.
This is how, like, one of your Dominican cousins says he broke up with his girl. Right. So she caught me cheating, right? So after that,
I made a TikTok video that went viral talking about how terrible she treats me.
Right. So after that, we mutually decided to break up because she caught me with her cousin.
Right.
So, yeah, all right. Obviously. The second thing is, I don't know if you saw this. He released a watch today with Jacob the jeweler.
I did see that.
Do you know what's on the watch?
I did see that too. Yes, it was
It's a photo of him scoring a header when he was at Real Madrid against Manchester United.
Yeah, lovely. I mean, this is
why people don't like you, bro.
This is your king. Any Ronaldo fans that are listening to this?
Don't be talking to me.
This is your guy. I mean, look,
if you are a Manchester United Ronaldo apologist, at some point you have to realize, bro, he don't love you like
Ronaldo is the Elon Musk of football.
Oh.
You know what I mean? He's just
maybe he can stay if he calls them daddy.
He is look, I think the Piers Morgan interview kind of solidified that look, I don't necessarily
I think Piers was used, which is good.
Yeah,
I hate Piers.
And Piers was using Ronaldo. Like that.
Mutual disgust.
Okay. But I think look, I don't necessarily expect players to be like to just ooze the culture of football and like, you know, like
I honestly don't care about that either. I think you have X amount of years, go make as much money as you possibly can.
Exactly. But there, at some point, Cristiano Ronaldo has made all the money he will ever need. He does not.
That's not true. There's an extra $350 million sitting out there
that he will ever need. So,
but that's not true. You don't know what he wants to do.
Look,
I don't like the guy, but what if he wants to start SpaceX too?
He has all the money. Trust me, he does not know how to start SpaceX too. Okay, no. he has.
He also would call it Ronaldo,
regardless of how much money he needs or not. But he has a lot. So who cares about the watch, right? Fine,
It's just another example of someone who doesn't have tact.
He has there's nothing. He's not a person that espouses values and morals and kindness and friendship and things that you want to respect or admire.
I hate everything you just said, but I also get it.
Why do you hate what I said?
Because it sounds like I don't need my players to be great individuals and great teammates. I don't mind if someone's a little bit of an asshole. There's a lot of things Cristiano Ronaldo has done that has gone way over the line for even what I'm willing to put up with. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But I don't need you to be like the guy who walks in and everyone just loves to be around. Well, I don't need all that.
I'm not saying I need it either. But I know that he does not show those things.
But what I'm saying is I don't think people say like, all right, you could be an asshole and be on my team as long as you're the GOAT. And a lot of people would say he's the GOAT. But what I don't think people, or at least the ones who support him, are willing to admit is that, he's an absolute asshole. Like he's a terrible person. He's doing this on purpose.
It's just like a lot of ego, and it's just like
he's doing this shit on purpose.
Your ego has been stroked or struck as many times.
Struck. Yeah.
As many times.
Call how?
More than most human beings who have ever existed on this earth. So what is the point of, like, to me, it's like, look, I mean, this is in my latter years of, if I was a professional footballer, I just want to be a team guy. I just want to get as many trophies as I can, try to support that.
What is it, Roy Kent? That's how you see yourself?
Yes. Yeah. And did you see Ian Wright? Shout out to Unc Ian Wright, because he commented on it and he said that Cristiano Ronaldo is basically and I'm paraphrasing, but basically a person that doesn't know how to handle the end of his career.
Oh yeah, I did see that, and he says that he should talk to somebody.
Yeah,
and he said it from a loving place, which is the kind of person Ian Wright is. But he said you could see that it's affecting him, and he doesn't know how to handle it.
Yeah,
and that's why he's lashing out and doing all these crazy things. And there were moments in that interview where I'm like, dude, when he goes, "Oh, dude, what do you think? You have more millions or followers on on Instagram, and he was like, "Oh, it's a great question."
Yeah.
But he's like, "I'm number
You're a
one."
dork for caring.
Yeah, he goes, "I'm number one on Forbes," and that's very good.
Yeah,
and it's like, dude, you heard yourself.
Pierce is lame for asking, and but Ronaldo's a dork for like being proud of it.
There was parts of that interview where I'm like, dude, this should be on Grindr, dude. I mean, he is basically sucking Ronaldo's
What kind of content on Grindr? I gotta check that stuff out.
Honestly, it's a lot of wholesome friendship. I mean, these dudes really care about each other, bro. You know what I'll tell you? Giroud couldn't get on it right now, bro.
Wow.
You dropped out, bro.
Okay. The bar has been risen. Sorry, Giroud. So look, now he is done with Manchester United. As soon as they started tearing down his image off of Old Trafford,
you knew this was
about to happen.
Where could you possibly assume he goes next? And do you think this affects his World Cup?
Yeah, that's it. So I want to mention that first because I think we're gonna, Portugal hasn't played yet. They play tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. We're gonna see how this is going to affect the World Cup. And who do they play? They play. Oh no, they don't play tomorrow. When do they play? Damn, when do they play?
That's a great question.
They play on Thursday. They play Ghana.
Okay, on Thanksgiving.
So
I'm gonna watch that.
So, wow. So look, they've been like reports and little comments here and there. I don't know how much of this is really affecting the Portugal training camp. There was that rumor that that Bruno Fernandes gave him some shade when he walked into the locker room. That was cleared up and said that it was some sort of joke. Once they put the audio, they were actually joking with each other, and it was like not that serious.
But who's the dude that he walked up to and touched the back of his neck?
João Cancelo.
Yeah, João Cancelo.
That one seemed legit.
Yeah.
I think we won't know until the first game. For the most part, Ronaldo plays the same way, that he plays at the club. He just pouty, complains, mad when he misses a shot, doesn't get the ball.
Wherever he goes.
He is ready, but it doesn't seem to be as much of a distraction for Portugal.
No, also he is still as important to Portugal as he was 4 years ago. So he's going to get that king's reception.
They need him to play well, but he hasn't played much at all this season. So that
actually might be a plus for him because
don't know what
injury-wise.
I don't know what to expect.
I have a feeling he stays as sharp as he possibly can be anyway.
So where does he end up? I mean, this can be a long conversation. I don't really know.
If you had to guess, we don't have to pontificate on it. But if you had to guess, first answer, yes or no, MLS. Does he come to MLS?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't stay in the Premier League. Doesn't go to MLS. I think he either goes back to Portugal. I think or maybe a Saudi club or something. Yeah, I think that's.
I don't think Sporting is in the Champions League, are they?
I don't know.
I think they are.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's gonna go to. If he who the hell wants him? I just think he's ruined his reputation so much that I think
they're in Europa.
It's not gonna be an easy just lateral move to wherever he wants to go. I think people are gonna really question the decision, and if they really want him, do they really need him? Do they want the circus? So I don't know. Maybe Italy. I heard.
Juve don't want him back. Napoli is
not Inter. There was some
Napoli has been the rumor.
You hear these rumors, but
Napoli's playing too well to add a guy.
I don't think it's. I think after he did that interview, his options have dwindled.